Hey guys, this is going to be a review on the Apple iPad case that Apple actually makes themselves. So right off the bat, this thing has a pretty nice texture on it. It feels really good. And overall the design of this is actually really good. I really enjoy the design of this. It actually makes it feel like it's, when you first look at it, it's like a folder or something. When you open it up, you actually get your iPad. And then you got this thing on the left side over here, and it looks pretty cool. It's got this front cover to protect your screen. It's actually kind of a flimsy cover. If you can see, I can bend it really easily. But it does protect the front of your screen. And so the very bottom of this case, you have the 30-pin connector that is wide open right here. Has these things right here over the speaker. It kind of muffles the sound just a little bit, but not too bad. The sound still comes out pretty good. Apple logo, of course. On this side, you have access to the speaker rockers and the screen rotation lock. All of the buttons are accessible and work pretty well. And on the top, you have access to the speaker, or to the sleep and wake button. As you can see, it's not totally centered, but that's no big deal. You can still reach it. Headphones and microphone. And you can see as it kind of turns around on the iPad here, it has this weird little thing right here, but that's okay. On the other side is nothing, because that is what covers up the left side of your iPad. On the back of this case, there is a little slit here, so that when you want to type on your iPad or stand it up to watch a movie, you can put it in this slit, and it makes a pretty good elevation for when you want to type on it. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's actually pretty good. Pretty good elevation. I tried it typing like this normally, and then I also tried typing with the iPad flat without the case, or like this when it was totally folded around the iPad, and it definitely made a difference when this thing was elevated off the table like this. I could type much better, far better accuracy. And if you want to stand this thing up to watch a movie, all you do is flip it around like this, and it is now elevated, so you can watch the movie. It will show like right in front of you. If you're on the plane or something, this would be really nice. The only complaint I have about this is that, as you can see right there, I almost dropped it because this thing is so flimsy like this, because there is not that much thickness right here to keep it from being really stable. I can just tap it barely and it'll be wobbling, but that's no big deal. If you're careful and you don't knock it over like I just did, or almost just did, you'll be fine. Pretty easy to put back out. If you want to have it just lay flat, just have it like that. The only problem with this is that this part is so when it wraps around, it makes this little curve thing. I don't know if you can see that right there. Makes this curve, so when it's like flat on the back of the iPad, it's kind of bouncy and it's not totally flat like it would be nice to have that. And what is actually keeping the iPad held in is this little flap right here. I'll take it out. And that's where you slide the iPad in, and then you just push it in right behind the iPad to keep it held into place. And now it's held into place, so it won't fall out. And so for the front of this case, you can see the bezel still. But now when I hold it, I'm actually not holding the bezel. I'm holding this iPad part right out here, part of the case, and I'm not getting fingerprints on the bezel. So that's really nice. And you also get access to the home button right here. And so yeah, guys, that was a review on the Apple iPad case. This thing is 40 bucks, and I really enjoy it. I'm really glad to have the protection on my iPad so I don't scratch up the back of it. And I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in the next video.